Hey guys, welcome to Friday's stream. So, reset for Zer in this latest installment for Destiny 2. So, Destiny 2 Edge of Fate, we are once again going to see what Zer has for us, and also do some Crucible and Gambit, and do a live Nightfall run. So, that's as simple as Friday's stream usually is. So, Friday's stream's usually the shortest because of the fact that we couldn't do like a proper Nightfall run before, and it used to be, the same one that we did on the previous reset on the Tuesday. So Destiny 2 resets on the Tuesday usually, but Zer's reset in regards to Destiny 2 Edge of Fate is every Friday. So it doesn't matter if it's your first appearance or your first steps into Destiny 2 that week on Friday. It's still part of the reset, but of course Thursday's reset is just on a Friday. So welcome to Destiny 2 Edge of Fate, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna see what Zer has for us. So the new small season event, Call to Arms, is on, and I still haven't done any of that because, of course, when we got introduced to that on Tuesday just gone, we didn't really get a chance to go into the instance at all, but maybe we have to do a few things to unlock it, that sort of thing. Sometimes you have to do like the introductory thing to the event, sometimes just to get into the little event that's only on for about 2 weeks or so. So anyway, we are heading straight to the annex to see what Zer has for us for this reset Friday, the 14th of November 2025, week of the 11th of November 2025. So I do hope everyone's had a decent day. The weather's been really shit. It's just been raining, spitting, and then sort of slight improvement from yesterday, where yesterday was just raining all the time. Today was this continuation really, but like I was saying, it was just a bit more sort of like spit rain sort of thing. I mean, it's not nice being spat on, is it? It's like, ugh. But as I was saying yesterday, at the beginning of this week, on Monday, in fact, the weather was really good, and it was sunny, and you weren't expecting anything else, but it was just really weird because you expected to maybe be a nice week, but no, just after that it just ended up being really, really crap. So so I do hope everyone's been able to enjoy their week as best as possible, despite all the, the problems with the weather and that. But, so we are here at the annex, and we're going to head towards where Zer is. I was just wondering what that was. So I have changed my character's gear back to its default since the little season event of the season of the Lost mini event has finished, and that was really cool to participate. So I have recorded some of that as a separate bit of content for you to watch as well, because there's tons of opportunity to see that. So when we were last here last week, obviously there was still the Festival of Lost decorations up from the Halloween event, of course, up and around. So they have removed it all, but in a couple of weeks or so, they will be redecorating for the festive period in preparation for leading on to Christmas 2025. So there'll be like more Christmas trees up, and unless it's going to be slightly different decorations this year, but we just don't know until they actually decorate the place. So I just had this funny idea that they actually go around the place when we're not logged in, you know, and decorate the place, send a little team around the tower in this case, you know, just decorate the place. So Zer is literally in front of us.
I bring gifts of the Nine, gifts you sorely need.
So each week Zer has a bit of gear since Edge of Fate came into action, really. Since the new expansion, really, they've made massive changes in regards to his reset, because it used to be maybe one bit of gear for each of the classes. Sometimes it was the same bit of gear but for each of the classes. Occasionally it is you know, similar gear for each of the classes, depending on the rotation, and it just depends if it's going to be like that. But usually it's 2 bits of gear now for each of classes, so for the hunters, titans and warlocks, and then of course the idea is we have to buy or spend, should we say, at least 47 strange coins. So we have to spend at least that amount to get the Favour of the Nine buff, which is a weekly thing. So we have to get the Favour of the Nine buff every week. So as it's requiring us to spend at least 47 coins, or strange coins, so it doesn't matter which way you spend it, but we will look at that in a second. So like I said, so we'll have a bit of gear for each of the classes, 2 bits of gear technically. Sometimes it is different gear for each of the classes, but the same principle really with each bit of exotic gear. So kicking off the gear for the hunters this week, our chest armor. So for example, if you have another appearance, you can make it look, you know, even more cool, and then changing the color scheme to that to make it just absolutely cool, as I call it. But the problem is, I think sometimes when there's armor with certain colors on it, you want to try to make it blend, so that sort of isn't too bad. I don't know why it just makes me think it's like some sort of mint chocolate sort of thing. But then you got some greens. I mean, that might look even better. Yeah. But it does have that sort of aspect of Gambit in a way, you know, with the snake things. I think they're snakes. I really don't know. But then you get some colour schemes or shaders that just look so terrible, makes you feel sick. Literally. Where is it? Yeah. I mean, yeah, you get ones that just look really, really terrible. I mean, oh dear. It looks like she's just been sick on her top, didn't it? It's like, I didn't like that curry, or I didn't like that juice, or whatever. I just decided to be sick all over it, my gear, just to try to put off the enemy pests that are trying to shoot me. I mean, yeah. Do you know what I mean? You got ones that just no. Yeah. So these color options or shaders or transmog options are from different season events and from different expansions as well within that individual expansion as well. So different seasons from different expansions and different events throughout the year over the long period of time that I've been collecting shaders. So hunters have chest armor to kick off. So base level of 200. And second bit of gear for the hunters this week is helmet. So this helmet is quite cool because it just makes me think we look like you know, one of the Fallen sort of thing, because they wear gear like this. Some of them anyway, like the captain sort of thing. But this is a bit of gear exactly the same, where you can have another appearance if you're very fortunate to have one in your collection, and then change the colour scheme to make it even cooler. So in this case, it's actually made it more or less the entire thing being the colour that I picked, where before for the chest armour it nearly did all of it, but there was occasional little bit that didn't have any colour, well, had a bit of green that was sort of ruining it really. I mean, now that this looks really terrible. So depending on the gear, doesn't matter. So that looks better, doesn't it? But that green just, ooh, that looks more like somebody's like, she's like sneezed or something. But this one looks really cool. Less likely, it's like she's been to one of them, cool rave parties where they wear like cool masks and that. Maybe the last one in the, the last city, that's still standing in regards to Destiny 2, but well, everyone has to have fun, even though there might be I like it's heavily protected, of course, but that's all about the sort of background really to Destiny 2. But yeah, I mean, the city, the last city is sort of important for everyone. So going on to the Titans this week, let's start with helmet. So this is another bit of gear that, if you did have another appearance, you can actually change it to make it look cool, and then obviously make it even more cooler. So this is just like the first bit of gear for the hunters. It didn't change the colour of the helmet in this case as much as I wanted it to. So obviously you're gonna have to maybe pick a colour or shader or transmog colour that will sort of match near enough to the default colour, which is a bit annoying. So the helmet is the first bit of gear for the Titans this week. For some reason my score thing was going over the cipher here at the bottom. I will mention that afterwards. So the second gear for the Titans is Gauntlet. So like what I was saying, if something's got these additional appearances, and then you can add whichever colour scheme you wanted to try to match. So again, it doesn't customize the entire thing, so maybe pick a colour that sort of matches the bit of colour that still is not going to change colour, for example. So each bit of gear is different, so this is a good example where it sort of matches, quite cool. So like I was saying, in regards to each of the bit of gear, we will do this example on the Warlocks. So the Warlocks kick off this week with leg armor. So just like all the other bits of gear that we went through, I normally do this individually as well, but we will do it slightly different this week. But each bit of gear, like the previous ones for the Titans as well as the Hunters, if you do have a fortunate new appearance, it's very to make it look even cooler. And then the shader, of course, this shader sort of blends in well, sort of, but then you got ones that might look even better on the colour palette, as it were. So you probably want to get colours that sort of nearly match, but then obviously you don't want to go for a terrible one like this one, because this looks absolutely terrible. So what I will say, just like the previous bits of gear for the Titans and the Hunters, so each bit of the gear, exotic gear, has different slots that you can add major slots into these ones, so whether that's chest armor or gauntlets, for example, or even the helmet. So you can, in this case for the warlocks, you can add minor mods as well. So these are the minor mods, as well as some of these are minor mods as well, mixed with major mods. So you can add whichever ones that would help your character's stats that you're going for. So if you're going for stasis loadout, or even a strand void loadout, or arc maybe as well, or like I said, void as well. But you also got you know, solar as well, so you got two of each. So technically maybe you can stack both, I think, maybe alongside each other, sort of thing. So maybe two of one thing and maybe one that might help your mobility. So you can actually do that to customize it, well, whether you think the stats that you're going to need for your characters. Cooldowns, especially if you're going into a difficult nightfall or a very difficult raid, or even a dungeon as well. So just like the other bits of gear, exotic gear for the other classes, you can obviously upgrade this bit of gear and that bit of gear to at least a level 5, and if you've got duplicates of it in your collection in the vault, and this one's higher than that one and you want to keep the stats, you can just infuse it or merge it together without losing any other resources that you need to swap for that. So I think it's Glimmer that you to spend rather than using some of your other resources that you so I don't think it will count towards the unstable cores, so it'll be more probably Glimmer if you're going to infuse it, if it's the same bit of gear, of course. And obviously it would use some of the enhancement cores as well. So the final bit of gear for the warlocks is gauntlets this week. So this bit of gear, you cannot change its appearance, but potentially you might be able to get another appearance, maybe that drops, maybe like an ornament sort of thing, skin as it were. So this bit of gear is a great example for a bit of gear that, just like before, where some of the colour scheme you can't change it whatsoever, no matter how much you want to try to make it blend in. So you're going to have to try to find a colour that will sort of match the default colours that are already on the armour itself, or in this case the gauntlets. But you got tons to choose from. But to me, you would need something that sort of looks similar to what's the default. Basically the colour that's on the armour piece that you can't change whatsoever, like these pointy bits. So I think that sort of goes well, but obviously there's more sort of a blue sort of thing, so that sort of might work, mightn't it? But so sometimes the ones that you would like to use don't work whatsoever, so that looks alright, like what I was saying. But then obviously it's difficult to try to get it exactly, but you have plenty of colour options, shaders to pick from. So this bit of gear, you can't actually change its appearance, but just like the other bits of exotic gear for each of the other classes, you can add major mods and minor mods together in this case obviously being gauntlets. So basically minor mods for the gauntlets piece of gear could work alongside chest armor, for example, or even other bits of gear that you've got that has similar bonuses as well as specific stats or cooldowns that you need as well. So there's tons of options you can go for. So these will probably work together with your other gear, because unlike the weapon slot, you can well, exactly the same in a way, but you can only pick one exotic bit of gear, for example. So like I was saying, so I've got no exotic armor here equipped, but I do have exotic weapon equipped, especially the secondary weapon here, special ammo as it's also known as. So I can't add another exotic weapon for the first slot or the heavy ammo slot. You can only have one at per so for weapons only, and one bit for the armor. So like with the armor exotic, depending which one you want to change it to, you will have specific options for the to pick from. So obviously if it was the gauntlets or chest armor, obviously you change it to the stats that you're looking for your subclass, as well as seeing if it will sort of help your other base level armor that has specific traits that can help potentially work together with the exotic bit of armor, whichever one you are going to equip. So you can equip a Mark 1, a leg armor, chest armor, gauntlets, and of course helmet. So depending which one you're going for. So like I was saying with the Warlock's bit of gear, just you can't really so I think it depends which subclass you're going to be. So if you're going to want to have your grenade and your melee more important, and with being maybe solo, in my case I've got arc. So if you went for arc loadout, so you would pick ones that relate to arc, so these two and that, for example, and the minor one that will help potentially melee or in grenade cooldown as well, depending what you want. But it is up to you which one you pick for each of the exotic armor that you're going to select, really. So just like the bit of gear, like I mentioned before, you can upgrade it to at least level 5 and infuse it, which is basically like I was saying, merging duplicates of same bits of gear together without losing the stats. So you will spend at least glimmer in that case, as well as some enhancement cores as well, and potentially a bit of glimmer more than what you usually do as well, depending on the bit of gear, because it's weird, because sometimes it doesn't take much glimmer off, which is fine. And we also have whatever this is. So this is depending on your subclass. So mine's Titans, so the Hunters have a different one, and so do the Warlocks. So if you're missing your well, this basically, because I can't even pronounce it, sort of like a mark, really, or it could be something that you carry with you all the time and gives you random little perks and stuff. So you can buy any of these if you have plenty of strange coins. So 41 per one. And the idea is to spend your 47 strange coins. So, like I was saying, you can buy, or should say spend your 47 strange coins anywhere you would like in regards to the weekly requirement for those resets. So you can buy some more raid banners. So when you're doing the instances and the story, you know, if you're doing part of the storyline, you often come across the raid banner zones, and you use some of this, of course, to help get your super and max your ammo out in preparation for a bit of a, tough, instance in regards to that part of the storyline. It is really cool, but it's just annoying that you can get so many of these where other bits of, resources you can't get much of. So you can buy some of these and get some glimmer. So if you've maxed out your glimmer, you're going to have to, think of another way of spending your 47. But in my case, I have options to buy some of this and some more enhancement cards that, of course, you use to upgrade bits of gear. And if you want to buy a ascending alloy as well, because with that you can only get a certain amount of the alloys as well. So, like I was saying, the enhancement cores, you can get absolutely loads. The raid banners, you can get absolutely shitload of them as well, as I call it. But yeah, the ascendant alloy and the ciphers, you can only get a max of 30 for them, but maximum 5 for them, and max of the ascending shard 30 as well, which makes a lot of sense. Where, like I said, the enhancement costs you can get, hundreds. They should just make it like thousands and thousands for each, just to make it really simple, but so if you had a spare one to buy for the ascending alloy, you can buy it from Zer's offerings for this week. So it will cost you 23, or you can buy individual 47 strange gifts by giving a strange coin per one. So buying 47 of this. So sometimes we've just bought 47 of these, which is really cool, because you don't know what's going to contain, so it is random, and occasionally it could be something really cool, but it's very, very rare. So the other option is to buy some exotic gear in the menu. So you can buy the individual exotic engrams for 17 per one, but I think they made massive changes to that, so you can only buy one per week. I assume, because sometimes when we do Zer's reset before, you were able to buy more than one, and it counted still towards the 47, or the requirement for Zer's reset. But you can buy the individual weapons themselves, should I say. So you got the Hawkman hand cannon, you got the Vigilance Wing pulse rifle, you got the Telestial fusion rifle, as well as the Darcy sniper rifle, and 2 catalysts. So you got the Merciless, I think that's how you say it. Merciless, I think is meant to be, I was meant to say, and you got the Vigilance Wing. So that catalyst for, where is it? So you got that weapon as well as that catalyst. You don't have that, yeah. So you have Merciless catalyst as well as the Vigilance Wing catalyst. So you can buy the catalysts if you have enough strange coins. Underneath you do have legendary weapons as well. They used to have legendary armor, but they made it more simplified. So you can buy any of these towards the 47 strange coins, depending which one you want. So if you're missing, you know, for example, a pulse rifle or even grenade launcher in this case, so that'll be a part of the heavy slot. So some of these are actually part of the heavy slot. So that might be either the primary or the secondary weapon slot. These ones here, where this anything with heavy on is going to go into the third weapon slot. So then you can only have one exotic bit of gear in that slot, like I was saying. So how should we spend our 47? Well, we can buy some glimmer.
It was the 9's. Now it is yours.
So we spent 29.
It was never mine.
So we spent 45, so we're going to buy 2 of these. And it's funny that we get another raid banner that we just bought there. And we got some ascending shards this time. So we got the Favor 9 buff, so
On exchange.
it is up to you how you spend your 47, but it's as simple as that. So, regards to the cipher at the bottom, so if you have additional cipher available, you can only get 5 for some strange reason. I said this in the previous expansions. I kept saying, why have we only got 5 where we can get like millions of other things, but it doesn't matter. I'm not in charge of the resources, you know, discussion team, you know. But in regards to the cipher, if you've got a spare one to get, you can get this and do the requirements. So it's not a difficult requirement, but you know, if you're going to do a lot of Crucible, you're going to get it done very, very quickly and well before the week is completed, for example. I think it doesn't matter how long it takes as well, because I think sometimes it used to reset after a week if you didn't get it done within the week. But then I just think, you know, not everyone's going to have the time to do everything, you know. So we didn't need to buy any of these, but in regards to your class, buy the bit of gear that you think you need to replace, for example. So this will change depending on your subclass, of course. Or I should say class, really. If you're a hunter, it would be called something else, warlock as well. But in my case, with being a titan, it's called this. And the subclass refers to the, you know, being arc, void, or strand, or stasis, or even harmonic as well. So we will say thank you to Zer, and we'll see him next time. As simple as that. So we're going to head to the main courtyard. So it's as simple as that, really, ladies and gentlemen. With Zer's reset, it's very straightforward. So, with the new mini-season event, Devram's here at the tower, which is very rare. So Eva will be here during the Christmas period. So she was here for the Halloween event that was the Season of the Lost event, mini-event. So this is the new event, and of course Devram is here doing the Call of Arms stuff. So I do hope you enjoyed Zer's reset. So this will be split into 3 parts, so you will see separate little videos or parts So this is reset only, just like last week and every week before, for example. And even during the live reset on Tuesday, when we did some storyline as well as doing some Crucible and Gambit, it will be split up again, so you can just watch specific parts of that stream if you just only want to watch it. But the entire stream will be re-uploaded like this as well, so you can watch it again if you did miss any of this during being live, of course. So we're going to see what Debram has for us. So even though the arms thing's on, I'm not sure. So
this is a chance to help research and development get ahead of the game. Let's not waste it.
So that's what the cold arms is about. Let's have a look, see if we actually can participate properly. So I clicked this on Tuesday, but I don't know why I can't do anything else. So you do have these things that you can get as well. So we've got this on Tuesday. So just like the Season of the Lost thing, you can try to get these rewards as, you know, much as possible until the actual season of the event ends. So it does end in about just over 10 days. Just over 10 days, so plenty of time for those who want to do any of this content, for example. It is up to you if you want to do it. Season of Lost, I just felt was really respectful, you know, of the time of year for a lot of people as well. So
I've been telling everyone at the foundries that you're the best. Time to prove.
Oh, I don't know.
The engineers are satisfied with how hard-wearing the gear is, but don't believe you've tapped its full potential. I usually despise armchair generals, but in this case, I agree. Keep pushing those ahead of you, Guardian. Come now. Speak your mind.
Oh, we tried Devram. So we've got some gear. Like I was saying, we got this bit of gear and we also got this. So with us having this, so what we could do, so it's slightly better than this one. So we will infuse it. This is where you get to see what infusing. So we're not spending any of the resources, we're just spending glimmer. So that's gone to 344. Sorry, 433. Sorry. And then the other bit of gear. This bit of gear looks really horrible. So you can change its appearance this way, but also the colour scheme as well. So you've got different things to get from the call to arms thing, but it's hard to understand how we actually get involved, because this resets every day, the crate thing. But the thing is, when I go into the main menu to try to do the call to arms thing, Doesn't allow me to participate. Oh, it's letting us know. I don't know why. So on Tuesday, wouldn't he let us do any of this? So out of respect to this side of Crucible, we will do 4 of these. This is see what it's about. So on Reset Tuesday just gone, when we began Destined to Edge of Fate reset, as it were, for this week's live streaming, kicking off this week's live stream. So on Tuesday, when we tried to do this cutting edge control thing, it wouldn't even let us do it. It was just like, why not? And then we ended up doing the other instance in regards to Crucible, which was normal control, as it were, but they should have momentum control. But the season event Call to Arms now is letting us in, so that is sort of positive, really, because I just didn't want to do that before. So we'll have a look. So have a look at the Crucible tab now. So they have a checkmate control, countdown, as well as Rumble. So during the Season of the Lost, they had basically a version of Rumble that was acceptable, really, because it had a hint of Halloween, something haunting, chasing us, yeah. So that was trying to kill us as well as everyone else. So everyone was killing each other while that was killing them as well. But they need to make it more fun by making it like momentum control, because then that is more like how Crucible should be. So Crucible, we would do 4 of these, and then we would do 4 gambits, and then we will head into a live Nightfall run for today. So I don't know which one it will be, so we will see when we get to that. Stupid bottle. Sorry, you heard that. There's a and then there's ambulance going past. I assume it's ambulance. Probably a police car, to be honest. Excuse me. Burping.
Control.
Ooh.
No zones means no victory. Take them and crush your enemies. Enemy claims zone A.
Whoa, that was quick. Ah, shit. Ah! So in a way it's like normal control here, the way it's appearing to be. Obviously Jevram's not speaking because he's not in here. Oh, you. So the idea is to capture the zones with your teammates, but I think I'm trying to work out why it's slightly different to normal control, the way it's appearing. So I do have my gear layout in preparation for the Nightfall, because pulse rifle is the weapon of choice, especially against barrier champions. I'm sorry, did somebody say something? All I heard was bleh! Hey, did you see that? Did he punch me? I punched you back. So it is more or less control. I'm trying to work out how it's different. unless it's giving you a bonus. Ah, so the kills aren't. I don't know if the kills are counting. So it used to, but they made changes. So. Who are we shooting at? Eh? So if we captured the zones, you get points, of course. That's how it usually works, but I'm trying to still figure out why cutting edge version of this control, as it's called, is
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. Zone C lost.
more.
Enemy
That was funny. It's like, ah, did you fall over? Ah, yes. So if you get a power play, I wonder if it just really increases your points. Because if you capture all the zones, you get a power play with your team, but I don't know how this one compares to the normal control, but we will see. And if it isn't really that much different, then I'm trying to understand it. Ooh, you disgrace! Just because I captured zone, you have to shoot me in the face. Fucking little shit. Come here. Sometimes it's hard to understand tactics, but tactics can backfire very badly, which I've seen before in many Crucible instances, as well as Gambit actually, when the other team think they're just much better than yours, but they make a mess of it, and I just think, well, that's really great teamwork there. Like. Where are you shooting at? I didn't understand that one bit. Ah, what a shame. So we're going to capture the zone. So, the more of us here, well, that was even more funny. Because you fucking missed. So what I mean, you get people go, oh, I'm better than you. But then it's like, well, you fucking missed. How did you fucking miss? What? Oh, the enemy has a power play. So it's the first power play we've seen actually active in this version of Control. What?
Enemy claims zone B.
Aww. So for a lot of players, doing the Crucible requirement for the week is part of the requirement just to get the XP for the week as well, which is what I do a lot anyway, because I don't do Crucible like competitively, if you get me, because it's more fun just funny. It's more fun just go around trying to kill everyone like that, but it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? But get people who are just so competitive for no reason.
3 minutes.
So during the Festival of Lost, or Season of the Lost mini event, they did have cool pumpkin grenades. So the pumpkin boss thing used to throw pumpkin grenades at you, and I think that's really cool, especially being a different side of Crucible. But got you. Oh, you fucker. Yeah. Eh? Ooh. So it appears the point score is not as quick as previous one. Yeah. Well, of course we lost B. Oh, so it's 225 rather than... So... we say thank you to our teammates. We've come back and did it, but we need to go and speak to Devram now. So the question is, why? So we will do another 3, but in regards to the season, weekly seasonal hub thing, it's interesting because oh, we got some more orange things, some more oh, we got engram as well. So throughout the season mini event, if you can complete this for the entire week, weekly challenge as it's also known as, it's not a must, but let's see what Devram has to say.
What's the word?
Oh, we've got these that we can't pick up. So we will get rid of some of these prism thingies. So how many do we... So, just like the Season of Lost thing, you get event tokens, and it goes towards maybe buying some of these things. So certain weapons will give us the grenade launcher. So if we use the sword, for example, it will come towards the season stuff. So this Devrim's. Oh, pressing the wrong button. So, with us having the shotgun here, this shotgun is one of the requirements for the season stuff, so we swap it to that and see how we do with that, because it's sort of interesting. So we see what happens this time, so hopefully it will help towards some of this. I mean, to me it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? Regardless how terrible I do. So call to arms. And cutting edge. So the shotgun one will be quite interesting because I'm really terrible at trying to shoot things close range. Gambit, I'm alright because obviously I can take my time in me. So we do have another seasonal weapon maybe, but I think it's this one that will help. So this one and this one and this sword so so with this exotic bit of gear you can upgrade that too, not just normal exotic gear but a legendary gear as well. So you've got tons of stuff to upgrade if you have tons of stuff to upgrade, but you get it from doing tons of stuff like Crucible, the Strike playlist, even the Nightfall. But the harder difficulty you do of the Nightfall, the better stuff you get. But I've never done it really difficult or anything, because every time I do this live, I'm like the only one in my team that's on. Well, guild, as it were. And it makes you wonder, where are they? Good thing, I don't really use sidearms because I just don't understand them. So we could use that to upgrade this, and we do that because I'm not going to use that sidearm anyway. So we are on. Are we on? Io, I think. Trying to remember a place that was yellow and things. So I haven't been back to Io for ages, but I mean it just shows that we go everywhere. But I think realistically they should have just kept everything from the Forsaken campaign onwards, because the universe for, you know, Destiny, for example, is endless really, because you go in different parts of the universe, aren't you?
Control.
So control once again, but cutting edge control, which is I'm still trying to figure out what it means. So same principle with our teammates. Capture the zones. Oh, how funny I'm actually on the zone. Because sometimes I'm standing like over here and then I have to go and wander to the zone. Oh, that's great. I've got no bloody ammo.
You captured Zone B. You have advantage.
Ah, you bloody. So have I lost my ammo? Yes. So the shotgun shell that I did get, I lost because I died. So that is something new that I introduced. But if it was Gambit, you don't lose it. Well, that went well, didn't it? I was trying to shoot him, you know.
Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone B lost. Enemy claimed Zone B.
So the sword's quite cool because this sword's sort of invisible.
Zone A lost. Enemy claimed Zone A. Enemy has zone advantage.
Why?
You have advantage.
That was rather funny, punch you in the face. See, they should just do Crucible like that. Melee is really fun. E, should I say? Because it is funny at times, because it could look really, really hilarious. Like, you know, more funny to watch, sort of thing. You know, seeing everyone trying to punch each other. Just more fun, I think. It should be called
Zone B Enemy has advantage. Enemy claimed Zone B.
what's going on? Where's he going? Is it me or did he bugger off somewhere? What?
You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh, it worked that time. Oh!
Zone A lost. Enemy claimed Zone A.
Bloody little shit. So I think sometimes they should just make requirements, you know, using the shotgun or something. Just really simple, just one kill or anything. Because this makes it more simplified, I think. Because not everyone can be really good at anything like this. Well, I'm not anyway. I'm just... What? What's going on? Oh, I forgot they were there. Shit.
Zone A lost.
The other thing is, I don't understand the point system in regards to cutting edge, because at the moment it's sort of like... Is that... Where are you going?
Zone C lost.
Hey, that little shit.
Enemy claimed Zone C. They have advantage.
I just thought that noise, I was thinking, what's that noise? And then it's like him using that weapon that I tried to use last week. Oh, sorry, did I accidentally punch you in the face? Ah!
Zone A captured.
You know what I mean? It's more fun doing melee, isn't it? They should just have melee sesh, as I call it.
Fight on.
Or birthday beatings, if it's somebody's birthday. had him as well. But he had a little buddy helping him. Didn't you? So if I get the heavy ammo...
Zone advantage is yours.
Who was that? Who's the bloody idiot who didn't...
Zone B lost. Enemy claimed Zone B. They have advantage.
Oh, sorry. Ooh, cheeky little shit. Oh, that's a lot of bullshit. He was dead.
Zone B.
Oh, get lost. He was fucking dead. Seriously, that he was fucking dead. But no, this made him like king of their team, as it were,
Zone A lost.
for no reason.
Power play. Enemy claimed zone. Enemy claimed Zone A. You captured Zone C.
See, it's a bit suspicious sometimes. He can't just do that.
3 minutes. Hold strong, and this battle is yours.
You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense sometimes in regards to how they're able to do stuff like that when they're not even meant to be able to. So you always get players that spoil it, as I always.
Zone C lost. I can feel that in my bones.
Oh, sorry, did I hurt your fucking face?
Zone A captured.
I killed your friends because they're being a little shit.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours. Enemy claimed Zone C.
What?
Zone
So the
B
points
lost.
seem to be, the requirements
Enemy
seem to
has
be a bit
zone advantage.
less.
Enemy claimed Zone B.
Which is sort of good because it makes it quicker
You captured Zone C.
instead of
You
minute
have zone advantage. Keep
take
it up.
ages
Victory
unnecessarily.
is yours.
What?
Zone A lost. Enemy claimed Zone A.
He's really good at losing things, isn't he? I lost my purse, I lost my wallet, I lost my
Captured
key.
Zone B. Zone advantage is yours. One minute. You have this. Double down.
Oh, you fuck!
Zone B lost.
I thought I
Enemy
killed him.
claimed Zone B.
That's a load of shit as well. I just punched you.
Shut the enemy down. It's
So that didn't make any sense either because he was
and I
dead.
never sing.
Oh fuck! Shut up. You never sing? La 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 la. Oh gosh.
10 seconds. Bring it home, Guardians. Sound tactics bring victory.
See,
Zone
miserable.
control.
See,
Targets eliminated.
didn't need to be a little shit, did he? But of course he had to be a shit. So we usually hand out medals on both sides. Do that again. So we've done 2, technically. Do 2 more. And the seasonal thing. So we actually killed some with the shotgun, I believe. Or maybe just one. Which is really funny. Because the... wait a minute. Oh, so 1 actually counts towards 5%. Because I was expecting to be like this 1% or something, because that would take forever. Excuse me. So you can maybe concentrate on 1 first. Move on to the other. What's the special ammo? Ah, so special ammo. Ah, so the special ammo. So if you had the special, where is it? I don't think I have it. Unless I did have it, but I've got rid of it. Oh, it looks like we're heading back to Io. So maybe if we can get that rocket launcher from Devram. So we're heading back to. I'm just drinking tons of liquids because thirsty.
Control.
Yeah, so that special bazooka, as it were, it's asking for us to get some kills with it. You don't have to. Like I said, it is up to you if you want to do some of the seasonal little mini requirements. But I think it's more fun just going around trying to just see, that was fun, punching them when they weren't even looking. And now I've got no bloody ammo. So in Gambit, you actually see the ammo. Who are you shooting at?
Zone C lost. Zone A captured.
How come it's only giving me 1 shell? It's a bit shit. I mean, if I fucking miss, obviously I'm gonna miss, aren't I? It's
You have zone advantage.
How did he not die?
Zone B lost. Enemy
But like I
claimed
said, it's just a
zone
bit of fun.
B.
I see it as a bit of fun, isn't it? So with the cutting edge now working for Crucible, we're going to do that until the season event is finished. So rather than us doing normal control, we'll just do cutting edge control, even though it's technically the same, it seems.
Zone A lost.
Yes, it's hard to understand how it's different at the moment because obviously during the Halloween event, as it were. Where's he at?
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Oh, that's shit. I shot you with the shotgun. Oh, dear, dear, dear. You know when you do shoot them, but it's like, no, you didn't do any damage. And then it fucking pisses me off. Because how are you meant to get kills if it doesn't count? When you do actually kill?
You captured Zone A. You have zone advantage.
Oh great, got no bloody ammo.
Zone C captured.
Of any kind. Oh.
You took them. Now hold. Enemy claimed Zone A.
So we do
Zone C lost. Enemy claimed Zone C.
another one of these.
You have zone advantage.
So that's technically number 3. And then we could do another one just to ensure we've done at least 4.
Enemy claimed Zone B.
Why you? No, they're defending it.
Have advantage.
But it is
Zone A lost. Enemy claimed Zone A.
how come my shotgun didn't do
Zone
anything?
B captured. You have
It's a
advantage.
load of crap. Well, that's funny, you fucking missed. Oh, you got me that time, you little shit.
5
I
minutes.
like how he missed first time.
Keep it up.
And he was like,
Zone C
oh,
lost.
miss.
Enemy claimed Zone C.
Have that in your face. I'll punch somebody in the face, I think.
Zone advantage is yours.
Yay, we punched him in the face. See, that's why it's more fun in Crucible, punching people in the face.
Zone B lost.
And I have no idea what's going on.
Enemy claimed Zone B.
I'd say if somebody comes around the corner and they go, shoot them in the face.
Zone C
I'd be
captured.
like,
You
oops,
have
sorry.
advantage.
See, again, the shotgun didn't work.
Enemy claimed Zone A.
That's what I think.
Zone
Maybe
B
they should
captured.
just call it
You
Punch and
have zone
Judy.
advantage.
Hey! Little shit. We'll shoot him then.
Zone C lost. You have zone advantage. Enemy claimed Zone C.
Somebody's. I've got my super, so I'm going to use it because hopefully it'll give us a little bit more advantage. What? That was rather funny in a way because I think they were trying to shoot me, or
Enemy claimed
one of them
Zone
was,
B.
but then they forgot I was chasing after somebody else.
Double down. 3 minutes. You're winning. Stay
Oh, fuck. Oh, he's jumping up and down because he killed me. Well, that's a load of shit, because you were fucking dead. That's why I find it very weird, because my teammate killed him, but he didn't die, and then I tried to kill him, and then I didn't die. Sorry, I didn't kill him either, and it made a lot of sense. Total sense, right? So certain things don't make sense where others do, but welcome to the problem of Crucible. Why am I floating? Yes, that made really a lot of sense. So we better capture some of the ones. Help the team win. So if I do get that. Oh, that's funny, you fucking me. What? I like how he tried to kill me with his super and he totally missed. And it was rather funny. Woo! Stabby. How do you fucking miss? Have that in your face, bum face. No, they can't actually.
1 minute.
They can't kill you if they're dead. Well, they shouldn't be able to, but some players do. Fuck! How the crap are we making a mess of this? But welcome to Crucible, where even our team make a mess of it when they shouldn't.
You've got 30 seconds.
But I shot you in the face.
Well fought victory.
Really? Oh, we actually won. I thought we lost. Oh, that guy was really peed off.
You could give the Red Caps a lesson in territory control.
So we do another 2. Just ensure we've done 4. Because I can't remember if this is the second one or third one. So, another one. So after that we will head into Gambit. So we do have sometimes bits of gear that we can use to upgrade other bits of gear. So we upgrade this with this. So this shoulders or gauntlets, this is all gauntlets all sounds like goujons for some reason. So gauntlets sound lovely. I kept thinking, ooh, have some gauntlets please. But no, that's the highest bit of gear. So as you can see, it is using enhancement course to upgrade the gear. And we get this really terrible bit of gear. It's like, ew. So upgrade the chest armor and the mark as well to at least 431-ish. So 430 is my default level now, so that's good because that will help you get even more gear higher than that. So we do have the engrams open later, at least 414, which is still not bad, but you can use it to upgrade gear in the vaults in your collection if you've got gear that's maybe base level 200 and that's a 414, so that's a really big jump, isn't it? So a different map, as it were, same principle. So we're going to Mercury. How nice. Imagine going to Mercury, you'd be really close to the sun. At least it won't be cold, will it? You'd be like, yeah, the sunbathe.
control.
But problem is, you're gonna have the like solar radiation like burning you, like,
The zones are yours if you
and
fight
it'd be
for them
probably
now.
really hot actually. So same principle, different map, capture the zone
Enemy
with our
claims
team.
Zone C.
Hopefully not make a mess of it like this before, because we almost really made a mess of it, because I actually thought we were going to lose before, the way it was looking.
Enemy has zone advantage. Enemy claims zone B.
Eh? How did that happen?
They have advantage. Enemy claims zone C.
So we're going to win everyone. I mean, to me, participating with a bit of fun is more important. How did that not kill him?
Zone B captured.
How come he shot me, but I shot him as well? So we both should have died from the rocket launcher. Not rocket launcher, the shotgun. Load of shit, that. Smells a bit shitty, doesn't it? So to me, even though I'm doing absolute shit, I don't care, but it's just a bit of fun to me. Because Crucible, it's a bit of fun, it's not like, has to be dramatically terrible or... Ew, did you stab him? Good lad.
Enemy claims zone A. Enemy has
Eh?
zone advantage. Zone C captured. You have zone advantage. You gained the lead.
I got you, you piece of shit. Did I say that out loud? Because you're real being little shit. I like how my teammates not even paying attention. See what I mean?
Zone B lost.
Oh dear.
Enemy has advantage.
Some
Enemy
players
claims
leave
zone B.
for no reason, and then because they don't want to be in your team, they just leave. And it's just like, well, that's a bit terrible, isn't it? They say everyone's equal. I wouldn't call that equal. Where you at? What?
Zone C lost. Zone A captured. Enemy claims zone C.
Yeah, it seems to be going terrible this as well, but not really paying attention to what the score is or anything. It's a shame I don't get of the ammo for my shotgun. I only get one shell, that's just really terrible. Where are you going? What? What?
You captured zone C. You
So
have
sometimes
zone
if like all 6 of us are on that, we get a good start to
Zone A lost. They have
you know,
advantage.
the
Enemy
instance,
claims
but
zone
it's
A.
different every time. So until Call to Arms is finished, we can do cutting edge version
Zone B
of Control
captured. Zone advantage is yours.
instead. We don't know who was shooting me. Oh, that's great. I got no bloody ammo. Literally, I got no ammo. Bloody shit.
Zone C lost. They have advantage. Enemy claims Zone C.
What?
5 minutes remaining. You have zone advantage. Zone B lost. Enemy claims Zone B.
That's all I could do. Punching. What? I wonder what the stats are for me punching players. Because I think it'd be more than my kill ratio or something. I probably punch more players than I've actually won games, so, as it were. What? Who are you shooting at? Oh, you hi! You went flying somewhere. Oh, I nearly got you as well. Well, me carrying the sword isn't really working, so I'm going to switch it to my heavy ammo.
Zone B lost. Enemy claims Zone B. Enemy has advantage.
Bye.
Enemy can't kill if they're dead.
Well, that was nice, wasn't it? Little bum face. Look at him. Showing off. I'm going to use my super on you now. For your punishment. Oh, you get some really silly players.
Zone A lost. Zone C captured. Enemy claims Zone A. Enemy has zone advantage.
How? Just how? Just
Zone C lost. You captured Zone A. Enemy has advantage. Enemy claims Zone C.
so we do one more. Oh, sorry. I didn't even know that fucking worked. Yes, that made total sense. That's all you hear, isn't it?
Enemy almost won.
Stink. Turd. Oh! I think he's mint. Well, I'm going to cast my super because I'm going to
1
miss
minute
out
left.
using it. Stink. Well, that was even more funny because you just float in the midair for some reason. I think there was a glitch there because he was trying to do his move, but he was like, "It's not working properly." Hey, you little turd.
Zones are your lifeline.
Like I said, it's just a bit of fun.
Go get it.
Ding, 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 ding. One more of this version of Control. We do have more. Oh, do have a hand cannon that we can maybe upgrade this. So in preparation for the nightfall, we will have these equipped preparations. So we will change this to maybe this for the gambit, and then also change it back to this for the nightfall run. So we do have plenty of strange coins left, but we'll have to wait till next time we see Zer, of course. But if necessary, we'll have to go back to Caesar before the reset officially on Tuesday. Spend more coins, as it were, just to lower it down if we're going to do more, you know, cutting edge control, as it were. But I'm trying to figure out why it's called cutting edge. Is that because we can use a sword, or I think it should be called cutting edge control if everyone's using a sword. Do you know what I mean? Just sword only. That's more like it, if you know what I mean. Or like when we do Scorch, we have to use rocket launchers only, which is insane because as much as I try to not kill myself, I often do blow myself up by mistake because I'm like, oops, sorry, pressed the wrong button. But see, you're using just bazookas only, where cutting edge control, when you think about it, sounds like swordy thing or something, you know, with a point to prove. But yeah, so cutting edge control should be just using sword only, shouldn't it? No other weapon, just a sword. It's more fun that way. So we will have a look at the Eververse store as well a bit later, just to see if we're going to buy anything from this week's resets in regards to the Eververse store. So we do have a ship that we could maybe buy, but I think I have no room. So we did get this from the Season of Lost event. That was on offer, so I did buy it because I just thought, well, it's not like me. We also had this ship as well. So we are heading to Mars for the last cutting edge for today anyway.
The zones are yours if you fight for them, Guardian.
I like how it didn't give me any ammo for shotgun. That was gun punching, but actually I did some flying. Ah! Fuck. Oh, and then they got me back. Yeah, so the downside to control this side of Crucible is the fact that they get
Zone
help
advantage
of
is yours.
telling where players are, but they shouldn't, because Crucible is Crucible. They shouldn't, you know, always be on alert, you know, sort of thing. But no, they have to give them help.
Gains the lead.
Hi. I like how I shot him with the shotgun, didn't do anything. I'm gonna have to look at this shotgun. No wonder it's like a level. So certain gear you can upgrade to level 10, but some other gear, like the exotic gear, you can level up to the new change of a level 5, but some of the old pieces of gear you can level to a level 10, and you spend a lot of glimmer and ooh, the cheeky little shit. Disgraceful behaviour. I haven't even picked up any heavy ammo. I might do, just to see if I can shoot somebody with it. Who's shooting?
Don't spend all that ammo in one place.
Who's shooting me? I did feel that somebody was shooting, but I don't know who. What? Yeah, a lot of players are just doing it for the kills, which is fair enough, but it's not really helping out with the Crucible
Enemy has zone advantage.
requirement. I just shot you in the face! And I didn't do anything, it just said, no, you can get stabbed instead. I was like, yeah! And again, I punched him twice. That really made no sense again, but that's why I find it really funny. So at the moment, players aren't capturing the zone, so they're just concentrating killing each other, which is fair enough, but sometimes the score doesn't really change much at all because of the fact that everyone's just more interested in killing each other. Which is obviously the point of PvP, but obviously if they want to win this, they're not going to win, are they? If they're just going to forget to get the requirement for the points, as it were. And happened so many times in Crucible, it's unbelievable. That was funny.
Power play. Enemy has your zone. 5 minutes. Plenty of time to fight.
Well, I should hope so. Oh, it worked that time. Oh, it's Stabby Jane again. Well, that went well. You've...
You have zone advantage. Enemy has advantage.
Maybe if I had the sword for the first slot, because then we'll constantly keep refilling the ammo slot. Where the secondary special ammo slot is. Hmm. Yeah. It's hard to know what's going on. Ah!
Zone advantage is yours. Enemy has advantage.
Sorry. Well, that was weird. Did I shoot him in the face or something? I don't know. He just went, bleh! That's all I heard.
That's a power play. Now hold.
I don't understand. But until this season event, the call to arms is finished. We will do the side of control, because at least it's still control, but it's I just don't understand why it's called cutting edge then. Yes, that made a lot of sense.
Zone advantage is yours. You have zone advantage.
What?
Enemy has advantage.
Well, that was funny. Fucking missed. Yes,
Your enemy is pushing for victory.
well, it was quite funny because he missed and then he got a bit angry, I think. It's not my fault you fucking missed. So we're not going to win, I don't think, the way they made a mess of it, but we made a mess of it before, we still won, but I don't think we are this time, which is a shame. Oh, you're lying on the floor, eh? But before, when we did this, when I had the shotgun equipped, it didn't. Ah!
You have advantage.
How come we didn't
That's
do
a power
anything?
play. You took them. Now hold.
Yes, that made really a lot of sense.
Comes for us all.
Yes, Stabby Joe.
Zones are your
So,
life, Guardian. Keep fighting. You'll get it.
sometimes when we do that part of control, it is up to 150 points or something, but so we're gonna head into Gambit. So we're gonna go into the world tab. So we're gonna go into Gambit now. So come out of that and then click on Gambit. Well, Oh, that was eventful, wasn't it? So I don't know if that's just for the season or maybe in Gambit. So we could see if this sword thing works with this. I don't know if it will, but we will find out. Because if it does count to water, that's really good, because then, you know, you don't necessarily have to just do that part crucible. So, Gambit, ladies and gentlemen, we will do 4 of these.
Vex on the field.
Over against the Stinky Vex. So we'll do 4 of these, and then you will see a live run of the Nightfall.
You think the Vex are alive? Are they just machines? You think they wonder?
So I'm going to keep this weapon as well, because it might even count towards 4. So then at least, you know, if it says we have to kill them in Gambit or Crucible only, it didn't say specific, did it? I don't think, but that's what's good, because then we can get progress with this. You know, while doing Gambit, you know what I mean? And then at least you know, while having a bit of fun. How come that's not picking up? So the Vex that are attacking us are different every time, just like the different Cabal and Fallen, etc. So I've got max amount of mods, so I'm going to go and deposit them into the bank. I wish I had maybe 20, 25. Ah, shit. So I'll send a very large blocker, as it were, to their side. So they're going to be dead pleased about that. So maybe get shotgun out the way first, as it were, or try to get them both done in Gambit. For example, the progress.
High value target is on the field. Hunt it down.
Hello!
High value
Well, that was rather entertaining. The heavy.
on the island.
How come I can't pick these up? It's a bit shit when they have a glitch like that, because
Portal's
technically
ready.
it's saying we dropped some, you know, motes, but we didn't. It's just the fact that we couldn't bloody collect them because they were, you know,
Hey,
spawned.
you're losing more. Ice the block. Vader inbound. Hunt.
Where do you- I fucking got you as well. That was a load of shit, that, because I got him with my sword, but it didn't do anything.
Invaders out. You'll get them next time.
No, seriously, it didn't do anything. It really didn't. It just made me lose my mods, which is a lot of bullshit. Because he got stabbed as well,
Allies invading the other side.
if you know what I mean. So, like I said, it doesn't make sense in regards to that, but we are doing this just for the fun and the
Your allies down, but they took out 2 opponents. Nice. Incoming at the cave.
You're going to deposit the 11 more fellows. So the catch-up mechanics that they brought into Gambit. So even though the team's got their primeval well before us, it does allow our team in this instance to catch up significantly, and it's just really good because it makes it fair, and then it doesn't make players like. Go on, deposit then. Okay, I do it then. Because my teammates aren't even doing it. Okay, I do it then.
At the card. You're not out of this yet. Kill that primeval.
Is that what I mean? It was really funny, that, really. It's like, no, can't be bothered. So, the primeval, once he's summoned, or it has summoned, you can't do any damage to him until you get rid of the envoys who escort the boss into the arena.
Allies invading the other side.
So the problem is having
Your
a
allies
sword heavy ammo. I can't kill them from a distance, so I have to be like close up and personal like this.
The enemy team's about to win this. Get moving.
Yeah, that was
Invaders
fantastic.
here. Brace yourself. Convoy's taking a dirt nap. Primeval tower.
Yes, that made lots of sense.
Enemy invader down. Nice. The enemy
It didn't
team's
make any
about to
sense
win
that
this.
because
Get
he
moving.
can't.
Fight's over. Opposing team killed their primeval.
But I did that with mine. So it's sort of confusing why this sword isn't. So this is maxed out. So we will do another 3. So with regards to the season requirement, I'm not sure if the using the sword thing has worked. Where's the sword one? Ooh. So the cutting edge. Where's it at? So I'm trying to figure out the coat arms thing. So using the special ammo. So obviously if you use the rocket launcher, it will. So we did try to kill things with the sword, but that didn't work. But this might be actually working. So then we can maybe concentrate on the other one afterwards. But we've got plenty of days to do that as well. So even if I do a bit of progress, not live of course, just towards it, at least it'll help as well, if necessary of course. That's if I want to do it, but we will see if the shotgun is actually working. So I think the shotgun's working, I think, the requirements. So once we've done that, I'll swap this back to how I normally have it. So then we can kill some pests in, you know, on their side of the instance. So subclass is arc, so you got these other ones as well. You got void, strand, stasis, and solar as well, and harmonic as well, which is really cool. So like I was saying during this reset, in regards to the gear, you can do the mod slots as well, sometimes for bits of gear, weapons. So I'm going to upgrade this, see if it actually makes any difference. So this is a great example where the gear can be upgraded to a level 10 in this case. So this will be handy for the raid or something, because it actually stuns barrier champions. Shame we can't have several, so I would have handling? What's that about? So you can change to any of these that you feel is suitable for what you want. It's hard to understand some of this, you know what I mean? So we got that master worked. So same principle when we go into this gambit number 2. Might be the same map, but might be against a different set of pests. Not just enemy team pests, but might be against the Hive, might be against the Cabal, might be against the Scorn, Lucent Hive, the Shadow Legion, which is a version of the Cabal which joined the Witness.
Ding, 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 ding. Scorn approaching. Welcome to Gambit. I heard Scorn can come back to life. Kinda makes us natural enemies, doesn't it? Transmat firing. Get ready for a firefight, sister, and drop those motes in the bank.
So against the Scorn this time.
On the island.
Where? Oops. Funny. Got there. Load my gear. Well, get the little crate, but it doesn't matter. Wait for the next
Get the
one.
guard.
Yay! So I didn't just skip the little crate box because it refills your ammo. Were you born? That
Portals ready.
was quite.
Allies
Oh
invading the other
shit!
side. Invaders here. Brace yourself. Incoming on the island.
This is where it's gonna get very interesting.
Your invaders down, but they nab the kill. Invader down. Enemy invader down. Three of them.
How come it wouldn't let me on? That was really funny
I value target
because he could have
identified.
killed me there.
Get 'em.
So that was a great example where I could have lost all my 15 more.
Don't tell the Vanguard.
Literally. And also fall off the
Allies
bloody
headed to the other
platform.
side.
as well.
Portals prime. Go make a mess.
Sorry.
You summon a primeval. You want to win? That's how. Invaders down and out. They're
What?
heading back.
It's very hard to understand how much damage these shotguns
Watch
do.
it.
Some
You're
shotguns are
shedding
better than
motes.
others,
Kill
of
the
course.
blockers. Primeval's up. Target the
Oh, thank
envoys
goodness.
first.
So we've got the
Invaders
primeval
here.
up,
Brace yourself.
so it doesn't matter if the enemy invader kills me,
Enemy invader down.
I won't lose any motes. Which is the main thing, really, to worry about.
Convoys 8. Now devour that primeval.
How come that didn't do anything? So the primeval appears to be a Cabal version of a taken primeval.
Invader inbound. Hunt. invader down. Hey, you can't blame him for trying. Envoys terminate. Now, bring the house down.
So the team are going to have a primeval, I think,
Finish
isn't it?
first. You're in the lead.
I'm going to go through, unless my teammate is. Yeah.
Allies invaded.
So we can't get rid of the primeval unless we get rid of the envoys, which is the
Envoy taking a dirt nap. Primeval time. That primeval's nearly dead. Sometimes I forget who killed a god or two.
yeah. What they need to do with Gambit is the fact that they, you know, the loot that you get
I put
should
you
be
up against the
similar
nastiest
to
wars I can find
the
in this city.
seasonal
You laugh in my face as you
reset
kill 'em.
stuff. Even though it might be more Gambit related, but it should still have gear. For example, that we got a bit of gear from this. So if it had like plus 21 or plus 41 or something, but it was the base level of 200, which is no good. So they need to do them sort of changes for Gambit. So Gambit number 3 coming up. So that was fun. So let's see how we're doing with our progress. How do we find out? Oh, yeah. So it is sort of counting, isn't it? So that's sort of good. So this one as well as the special ammo. So once these two are done, at least we can concentrate the sword only. So maybe we can change this one to sword if there is a weapon slot for the sword to be in the primary slot rather than the secondary. This is another one that we can maybe switch it to see if it counts, but I don't think it will because the sword has to be a specific one, which is so annoying. So that's why it will probably take ages. But if you do tons of gambits with this equipped and kill pests, other than the team members that you want to try to kill, but killing like what we were doing against Scorn might help towards the percentage. I don't know, but we will find out.
Ding, 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 ding. Scorn approaching.
Oh, Scorn again! How nice! So we're going to see if we can make more progress with the shotgun.
How you living? Seems impossible.
Yeah,
to
I'm breathing
eradicate Scorn,
actually.
but hey, might as well try.
I've got lungs, so I'm breathing.
Transmat firing.
So, against the Scorn
Bring
for
them
number
low
3
to the bank.
again. But well, that one I always
Incoming hostiles at the ring.
okay. Incoming at the rig. Well, might be on no, not IO, Titan, I think. Something like that. Ding, 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 ding.
Hostiles incoming at the burrow.
So I do hope you've enjoyed Friday's stream. been fun. And as usual, explosives. Sorry.
Incoming hostiles at the ring. You're bleeding moats, sister. Whack the blockers.
Problem with moats, draining.
Portal's ready. Grab
What?
your allies headed to the other side.
What the crap?
I spot a high
That was
value
interesting.
target. Give them hell. Woo! Your invaders back, and they took out a whole team.
So, as you heard, the Drifter lose his marbles, literally.
I can hear him scream.
It is funny when he, like, screams when you actually do that. Every time, it's like, really dead excited.
Hostiles incoming at command. Portal's up. Go look them in the eyes. Allies headed to the other side. Your invaders down, but they took out 2 opponents. Nice. Yeah!
How come it's not?
High value target eliminated.
It's funny, I'm sure I shot him.
Invader incoming. Hey, you're losing moats.
We have an
Ice
enemy
the
pest
blockers.
invader.
Hold moats. Bank and get that primeval out there. They wanted a fight. Enemy invader is down. You can breathe now.
So that's a fun thing, having the sword, the heavy weapon layout more fun. Oh. Oops, I forgot. I've got enough to deposit
Incoming
for
hostiles
the
at
Prime
the ring.
Evil.
Primeval's up. Target the envoys first.
So sometimes that used to be the requirement to summon the Prime Evil, but they got rid of all the little bounties that you had to do for each of, you know, the Crucible for Gambit,
Invader on the field.
because it was just like insane, because you were just carrying a billion things to do
Your enemy
at
called
once.
up a primeval.
So they
Finish this before they
merged it all together,
primeval's
really.
cover. Hit it with everything.
Eee, fucking shit. What are you doing?
You're ahead.
Well, how did you not see it? What are you doing?
Enemy invaders down. 3 to hunt.
Initially thought they weren't even paying attention.
Your allies invaded.
And it was really, really weird. Anyway. Because sometimes just forget about the primeval and everything gets to be a mess. So,
Your invaders back, and they killed 4 guards. You want to be a bad guy? That's how. Envoy's taking a dirt nap. Primeval time. Invaders here. Brace yourself.
so got another heavy pest invading again. So we're gonna try to find him before he actually kills my teammate.
Enemy invader down.
Oh, he's dead. Oh. So once the envoys are down, we're gonna cast my super.
Allies invaded. That primeval's compromised. Hit it with everything you've got.
Should be able to kill the prime evil.
Primeval's nearly dead. Sister, you've got some moves.
So Well,
Hey, try not to
been
clear
very
those gambit arenas
eventful.
so fast. It takes work to lure these guys all the way out here to fight you.
So, out of respect, we will do another 2 more just to make sure. So, regards to the progress for the season mini event, Call to Arms. So, the shotgun is going up, and so is the heavy ammo. So, the heavy ammo, regardless if we pick the sword, but this one wants us to pick the sword. So, until we just concentrate on that, but it's not requiring us to kill just enemy team members, so that's sort of good. So so we're going to do that, and then this could be done as well by just killing you know, a hive or vex, but with this sword. And then this is what is interesting too. So it's got all this for you to complete. So different parts of the seasonal mini event things to do. So Call to Arms, there's let's have a look. So you got all these to do as well. Like I was saying before, the last bit of civilization really, but it's known as the last city. So we have these part of the mini event to Call to Arms. Something to look at as well. Well, it's been very explosive, hasn't it? So I don't think we've got any more gear. So it is a shame that the Gambit gear isn't similar to the other side of Crucible, where it's potentially gear that you can use to upgrade your current gear to maybe in higher gear. They need to do changes to that, I think. So every season they need to do the changes, because it makes sense, you know. I mean, there's so many ideas they could have brought in for the Call to Arms. Could have been us against waves of Cabal Hive together, but they throw like explosive grenades or that sort of thing, just to make it more lively. So just like the previous event for Season of the Lost, obviously the Halloween sort of event, that was really good because they had a boss chasing us as well during that sort of version of Rumble for Crucible, but at least you were able to pick up the exploding grenades and you know, kill you know, people in the Crucible that way, for example. And I just think that's more fun than just go around trying to just shoot each other, because it, you know, it's not really fun, you know, without something added to it to make it even more fun, I think. So with the, you know, Call to Arms, I think they could have done more for that. So it's how I see it anyway. So even if they may have named the control differently, even if they may change that, or if they ever do in the future, for example, making Gambit a bit more crazy, maybe as well regarding to the season of part of the season stuff. But Gambit is part of Crucible, but there's a different part of it, so they should just merge it all together. Really, just to, you know, if a lot of players want to do this side of Crucible only, they don't have to feel they have to just do the other side of Crucible just for the weekly stuff. A lot of players prefer just doing Gambit. Some players like to do just the Strike playlist, for example, or doing stuff around the map, the different little story missions, which obviously are part. There's different storylines, and you know, from each of the expansions. The Nightfall run, but they made changes to the Nightfall run where it's a different one every day. So you can repeat a Nightfall or the same Nightfall daily, I guess, and then be a different one every day. But still helps towards weekly XP though. So different options. So what's going to happen in Gambit number 3? Probably be against... Who do you think we'll be against? That? Hopefully Cabal this time, but I just don't know. So once you've completed all that, same with the Halloween Festival of Lost mini event, similar. Ooh, we got that. Don't know what that's for. So we do actually have this trace rifle, which is this thing up here, I think. Ooh. But a different one, one that we can maybe upgrade to. So 436. So slightly better. So we're just waiting patiently to get into another Gambit, another 2. And then we should have fun in doing the live Nightfall run. So we did a live Nightfall on Tuesday, so we will do another live Nightfall today. It will be hopefully one that we haven't done for a while. We just don't know which one it will be. There is so many to pick, and you know, previous ones from maybe the first and second expansion, really, I think they were quite good, but the, you know, gonna have obviously problems of keeping everyone happy on there. So it is a shame they had to get rid of stuff, but they didn't need to do that. I think they should just, you know, ignore that and just allowed players to even go back to the previous stuff to do, you know. Like in World of Warcraft, for example, we can go right back to previous beginning stuff, even the dungeons and raids. So, you know, they shouldn't put restrictions to that because of that. For example, in regards to Destiny, but obviously that's them feeling like they can't do it. Or they're gonna have to make changes, so, but they didn't need to make changes. So let's see if it will work this time. Sometimes it works and then it doesn't, which is another strange thing. So sometimes Gambit's had a bit of a problem, then suddenly it's fine 10 minutes later or something, and then you're still trying to figure out why wasn't not working before. But so Gambit number 3, who are we going to be against, I wonder. So regards to the main season of Ash and Iron, still plenty of days to get totally completed. You don't have to, but it is up to you if you want to do any of this to get the rewards, for example. So you can spend the entire season doing Crucible and Gambit every day, for example, towards this week, well, for the weekly requirement XP towards the season as well, which is good because not everyone wants to do any of the season stuff necessarily, or side stuff as it's also known as, but some events are fun to do. So when the Dawning event during the Christmas period event is back on, we will have to probably make cookies, hand them out like what we did, and that is a like little seasonal event to do for every year as well. If you want to do it, you don't have to do it every year, of course, it is up to you, but it's just a bit of fun, and also you can throw snowballs and all that sort of thing, and it's just really cool that way. But yeah, so they're built on Eva's oven, when she might even be upgrading it to maybe a oven 3.0 or something, I have no idea, but I think it's currently at oven 2.1 or something, so it might even be an upgrade maybe this time, or might be even next time, depending if they're going to do that. But it is still a bit of fun. So you gather ingredients by doing like different things like Crucible, Gambit, especially Nightfall, different things around the map, little story missions, etc. So you get like ingredients to make the cookies, and then you just make them by using them in the oven, and then you go around to deliver to whoever's cookie you're making it, because they have different ingredients and stuff. Quite cool. So when we go into Dawning event 2025 eventually, potentially live as well, depending if it's there when we are live on the reset. Usually is, but obviously until then we won't have
I got loose and hive coming for you.
the Dawning event quite yet, so we will just do what we're doing at the moment until
Be
that
brave, be
is,
notorious. I still want to pet
available.
hive. I know
So
that.
we're against the
Load up
Lucent
one of those
Hive,
moths
which is a
might be
version of the
nice.
Hive which joined the
Hold
Shadow
on to your
Legion.
ghosts. Lock and load, hotshot. Get those moats to the bank.
As it were, but also they learned how to be similar to like how Guardians and fire teams are. So they have little ghosts as well. Sorry. So if you don't kill them properly, they will respawn. So you have to kill their little ghost as well, which is really cool. So we get a chance to kill it, unless my teammate kills it, of course. We will deal with it.
Incoming wave at the ruins. Watch it. You're shedding moats. Kill the blockers. Hostiles at the trees. Your allies invading the other side. Portals up. Go take
Yeah,
them.
so they made massive changes to Gambit to make it more fun and
Friends down.
simplified.
They're
And
coming back to your side.
massive changes in a way.
Moats draining. The blockers must die, sister. Watch your back. Invader incoming. Enemy invader down.
I can deposit my thing. My mods, I meant. Couldn't just couldn't say what I wanted to
You're a
say.
horrible person. Got eyes on a high-value target. Track it down. Hostiles inbound at the beach. Portals ready. Allies headed to the other side. Woo! Your allies back.
He lost his marbles again.
Hey, got enough to pull a primeval. Bank those moats.
Yep, if you don't kill the ghost, you respawn.
You've summoned a primeval. Kill it, and the win is yours.
Ah? Well, we didn't even kill it. I couldn't kill the ghost because this crystal thing was in the way. But fortunately, we killed the primeval. Sorry, we spawned the primeval.
Invader incoming.
So where is the
Enemy invader down. Free to hunt.
Oh, he's dead.
Opposing team has a primeval. You've got to finish first. You gained the lead. Your allies invading the other side.
So like I said, if you don't kill the envoys, you can't do any damage to primeval, regardless if he uses your super or
Burn
not.
it down.
Which makes sense if you don't.
Invaders down, but they nab the kid. Invaders here. Brace yourself.
What? Ah, fuck!
Enemy invader.
That was quite funny because he was like, "Yeah, mint me," and then he suddenly went, "Bleh!" And it was like, "What a shame you got fucking shot." Not by me, but my teammate. Maybe both of them, so
Envoys
teammate.
dead. Kill the primeval. Your allies invaded.
Ah, fuck! I was trying to get him as well.
Vader's back. 2 kills. That primeval's compromised. Hit it with everything you've got. Vader down. You can... That primeval's nearly dead. Yes, ma'am. That's what I call it.
Oh dear. That's so terrible.
Where'd you learn to shoot like that? If you're ever looking to make extra glimmer, come find me.
So, final gambit coming up, ladies and gentlemen, for today. So, like before, we got another bit of gear that is a shame that it doesn't have any of the seasonal perks or anything. It's just one of them unfortunate things. But this is where they need to do changes in regards to the Gambit side of Crucible, because it should still, regardless, be part of it. Because it is still technically Crucible, so it's sort of like, so we've unlocked it. So we're going to do our final, well, Crucible as it were, our final Gambit version of side of Crucible. Then we will head into the Nightfall run live. So which Nightfall will it be? But before that, we're going to figure out who's going to be our final pests for today in regards to, you know, is it going to be the Cabal, Hive, etc. We will find out.
Cabal on the field.
Oh, it is Cabal. At least we have had a different one, sort of. We've had two with Scorn, haven't we?
That's not fat on the Cabal. It's muscle. Real tough to chew through. Careful.
So I think we've had
Transmat is go. Give me
two
those
Scorn,
moves, and I'll make you
one
big, sister. I promise.
Hive and one Lucent Hive and one Cabal, I believe. So sometimes we're against the Shadow Legion, which is the version of the Cabal that joined the Witnesses army. So we're trying to get our primeval before them. Ah? Well, that was interesting. He survived that.
Moat's draining. The blockers must die, sister.
Yeah, we're losing more.
Watch it. You're shedding moats. Kill the blockers. Vader on the field. Careful.
Yeah.
Small blocker to the other
Let's
side.
send the small blocker.
I spot a you target. Give them hell. Portals up.
Eh?
Enemy invader down. Free to hunt.
Teammate got murdered. So I picked up my teammate's mods. But he dropped because he died. I think my teammate won them anyway before I did the same thing when I died. So you're working as a team really, aren't you? But it's still PvP. So I've got maximum mods again. So I'm gonna
your invader's back. 2 kills. Those moats topped a large blocker on the enemy side. Perfect. Portal's ready. Grab your stuff.
Ah, fuck!
Your allies invading
Fucking
the other
killed
side.
me. I hit the bloody Colossus.
Hey,
shit.
your team has enough to pull a primeval.
It's sort of like, nee, lost my mood. At least I didn't lose too many, but it's annoying.
Primeval's up. Burn the envoys first. Your
So,
allies
envoys
back.
spawning
2
first.
kills under their belt.
Yeah.
Watch your back. Invader incoming.
So I'm trying to find the enemy pest.
Primeval compromised. Burn it down. Opposing team has a primeval. You gotta finish first. Your allies invading. Enemy invader down. Free to hunt.
I didn't understand where he was.
Your invader is down. Pull him back. You're in the lead.
Eh? How's that possible? But at least I didn't lose any more, which is a good thing.
You're being invaded. Find them before they find you.
How come our pulse? Where's he fucking at? Oh, fuck off, we got him as well. That was a lot of bullshit, really. No, we did kill him, but we should have killed him, but no, I didn't want us to kill him. Did we?
Invaders out. You'll get them next time.
So we'll go through. My teammates haven't bothered.
Embrace the darkness. Take out those guardians.
Oh, the fucking high. Oh dear.
Primeval compromised. Focus your
Doesn't
fire.
matter really, but at least you get to see it. Because we used to not be able to do this reset live. Because after a patch update, it just ruined everything. So it used to have to be pre-record, ladies and
Enemy
gentlemen.
team's about to win this. Get moving.
At least we've been able to do it live.
And it's over. Opposing team put their primeval on ice.
Well, that's a shame. That was still cool, even though we didn't win or anything. But like I said, it's not all about winning, is it? It's just having the fun, you know? do hope you've enjoyed Crucible and Gambit side of things. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head into the live Nightfall run. So what will, or which Nightfall will it be, is probably the best way of asking that question. So in preparation for the Nightfall, I'm going to make sure we have our usual layout. There we go. So what will we be facing? Scorn, maybe? Hive? Could be a Vex Nightfall, could be a Cabal Nightfall. I do hope you will enjoy it. So it might be one that we've done before, a little while ago, of course, but we will see. So if we do start the Nightfall or the starter, we will redo it again, because it will be an opportunity for you to say, oh, you know, from the beginning. That's normal. So whichever one it is, it'd still be fun, wouldn't it? So there's tons of them all over the map, of course. When we were on the moon, there was tons of, you know, Nightfall options.
You're in the thick, Guardian. Hive, taken. Pretty sure they know you're coming now. Then there's no time to waste.
So it is this Nightfall on Mars. So we were already on Mars, so it actually took us. Where the little shit at? Yes, so like I was saying, we were already on Mars doing the Gambit, last
Guardian, I need those
Gambit,
cleared
weren't
so I
we?
can tap
And
into the network.
we sometimes get sent away from the same area as the Crucible. So we're here on Mars doing the Nightfall, so I believe it's the great facility there. So I've ensured that my spec is void arc in this case, and we're dealing with of course barrier champions once we see them. So we're going to do the other part first.
Coming in hot. Death truck spotted. Target that acolyte, Guardian.
And where's my teammate? So the idea in the Nightfall one is to try to get a good score, and it rewards you for the score that you get, but the higher the score the better, of course. So if you completed the Nightfall very quickly in bonus time, as it were, to what usually expects you to complete though. So we do have a barrier champion already, and he's already killed a teammate already. Ah shit! He's fucking chasing me. Well, this has been very eventful. So the quicker you complete this different stages of the nightfall, you get to the last part, and then it's more quickly finished. It's annoying. Butt was in the way. Bloody shriekers. Shit. Where's my other team?
Moving back to a holding pattern. Good luck.
Oh, there. Bloody pain in the butt. What are you doing? Shit and kill everywhere.
Powers are on again. Grabbing you a laser core for the gun.
That was cool. So that didn't take as long as I thought it would, because sometimes it takes longer than it should, but teammates doing their job. So we're on to this part of the so this is going to be very lively. So they're going to send as many pests as possible. Probably so many that we're going to die, which will happen. But there will be barrier champions too, which just makes it even more eventful. So we need to hack this to allow us to get to the next part. And the hive in this case, with tons and tons and tons of hive to kill us. So this is going to be utter mayhem here. So I don't know if there's specific thresholds in regards to the score to spawn barrier champions. I always ask this because sometimes there's more barrier champions than I thought there would be sometimes, but then it's like, is it because we've spawned that many, or you know, for the, you know, in regards to the score, is it because of that? Do you know what I mean? It's sort of like, is it because we've reached a certain score threshold? I mean, just ah, shit.
Open sesame.
What? Did we kill him? I don't know.
The perimeter
Open
towers ahead are
sesame.
back online and reading you as hostile.
Oh, this is fun.
Mind your steps.
Because I remember dying from it. Oh. Ah, shit. Oh, fucking fell off. Oh, should say, fell and knocked my head, and then obviously the beam killed me. Oh, and then he did exactly the same. Banged his head. I like how you took a selfie with his dead teammate.
Perimeter towers in range. Stay hidden, Guardian.
Yep, so the idea is to climb up here and then get around side. And climb up this. And it leads to this next part of the Nightfall, which is dealing with even more problems here. Like I said, it's up to you if you get
Moving
a
back to the
high
holding pattern. Good luck.
Nightfall score with your team, but sometimes it is just the fact to try to complete it. You know, for a lot of players, they're not too bothered, but like I said, it is. out with them already.
Hive aren't switching up their strategy. What's that saying you used to like, Elsie? If at first you don't succeed, try again. Spot on. Though I might have taken it too literally.
Ah! I like how he knocked me off the bloody platform. Evil little shit. Annoying shit. Annoying taken shit. Dare you. Eh? I was standing on it. I'm sure I was standing on it. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the other side. So we have to unlock the locks that the hive have on the door itself. So I have to be honest, we aren't doing too bad in regards to the time, but it's the fact that we died because of 9 hive killing us. But in this case, they're taking pieces of shit. Oh, they celebrated! Well, you're gonna get killed in a second. So we're having to deal with the locks. So we got rid of some. Have that in your face! Fucking shit. Oh, we need a... Oh, here they come again! So, we open the door. Oh, we got a friend with us. Oh, that's bloody unfair. Fucking... That was just so fucking unfair. We opened the thing and then the fucking like elite, not just elite, bloody barrier champion spawned. Just where I was like hoping we will get through. Piece of shit.
Secure what we can of Charlemagne Guardian and slip away safely.
So, it leads to this path now. So the mine lab is what the nice shirt is. Just waiting for our teammate because he's not here. Ah, shit! So the idea is you try to complete this within the 25 minutes. So if it's above that, it will start eating your score. That's why it's a nightfall, because it's basically a challenge in that case, but what's fun is punching all of them in the face. Oops, I punched you in the face. So the better the score, the better. But to me, the main thing is to complete the match. That is the main thing to do, rather than getting a really cool score. So we have to get 5 blob things. So we deposit this. Fucking let me. Up here. Here. Yay! Then we have to just deposit 5 of them. So that will unlock the boss. We do have a barrier champion as well. Ah, shit! Oh, he's celebrating! You see that? He's like, yeah! And I was like, fuck you, piece of shit. What? Well, the other weird thing is the fact that not both our teammates were here, so that's the other weird thing. And the Scratchy Twins got me. And the fact that we've only got one other teammate. Oh no, there he is. Yeah. So we're doing well. Shit! So to kill the champion. Oh fuck! The boss is chasing me. So I'm dealt with the barrier champion. Fine.
See, how did you work with him? How did you know everything you knew and still decide to walk through those doors every day?
I know this feels hollow after the fact, but at the time I felt the ends justified the means. I thought my being there would make a difference.
You saw who he was, even back then.
And I did everything I could to stand in his way, to curb his worst impulses. And then when I realized I wasn't stopping anything, It was too late.
Yeah. It can be tough to know if someone is worth the effort or not.
So this Nightfall run, we got a gold score. We didn't get anything higher than that. We probably weren't far off, actually. So we're going to head to the tower, and I do hope you enjoyed that live Nightfall run. So next time we do Destiny 2 Edge of Fate, we will do another live Nightfall on that reset Tuesday, for example, as well as Wednesday's reset is on that week on the Friday as well. So we're heading straight to the tower to open them engrams that we got. So we've got 3 and 3 Eververse ones as well. So I do hope you've enjoyed tonight. It's been rather eventful. So to end this week's week of live drama, we are going to go into Rumble Saturday test run tomorrow night. So tomorrow night, once again, it will be another Rumble Saturday test run in preparation, going live for Rumble Saturday more often. We did have problems with Worms ages ago, and then past couple months I did want to try to do a live test run, so we did one last time and was quite successful, so we will do another one to ensure we're happy with other games that we usually bring in to Rumble Saturday as well. So if Worms has a problem with the server, we can then bring in other games that we usually bring into the Rumble Saturday rotation. So we will test that tomorrow. So we've got bits of gear that we don't need at all.
Checking now.
Hmm.
Confirmed.
So is that a seasonal weapon? I'm sure it was a bazooka. Rocket launcher that I was referring to. So gear that we don't need.
Won't win a fight, but they feel good. And feeling good is better.
Ooh. Yeah, so we've got gear that we don't need at all.
Welcome back.
Oh. So I think that may be the primary weapon slot. Helmet, we don't need that either. Sort out in a minute. So we don't really need to worry about anything. So, Festival of Lost was fun. So the seasonal mini event, the Call to Arms. Let's have a look. Yay! Go over that as well. So you don't have to do it if you don't want to, like any progression for the season mini event thing. But like I said, we're just having a bit of fun, aren't we? What is that? Hmm? Got a thing following me? What's that? So just before I leave you, because I will sort this out when I'm not alive, because it's basically bits of crap in our inventory that we don't need. So I'm going to make sure for next time we have a empty, inventory, as it were. So I do hope you've enjoyed tonight's stream. So like I said, not quite the end of this week's live streaming. So to end this week's reset run, we will head into, like I said, a test run of Rumble Saturday. So tomorrow night we will be live from 7:30 p.m. GMT UK time, as we will do another test run of Rumble Saturday, as well as doing some Super Anima Royale, as well as some other games that we usually bring in case Worms has an issue with the server. So the reason why we do other games as well during the rotation for Rumble Saturday as usual, because sometimes when we've done Worms for about 3 hours or so, the server decides to have a bit of a problem really, and then this allows us to bring in other games while we are trying to see if we can at least do something explosive in regards to Rumble Saturdays. So I do hope you can join me tomorrow night from 7:30 p.m. GMT UK time, as we will head into Rumble Saturday. And I just thought, I think the date's a bit wrong, because I put 15th before, but this one's got 14th, so never mind. But yeah, so hopefully you can join me from tomorrow night, the 15th of November 2025. I will amend that so when we do go live you see it for the thumbnail anyway. So I might say 14th now, but it's actually meant to say 15th, but never mind. But like I said, tomorrow night should be fun. Us going live for Rumble Saturday test run again, just to ensure, because once it's fine, we will be able to go live for Rumble Saturday more often when we can. So I do want to say thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, this Friday stream, the 14th. Tomorrow night, 15th of November 2025, we will head into a test run for Rumble Saturday, and that will end tonight's live, this week's live streaming anyway. And then information regarding the next live stream after that will be uploaded the day after, literally the 16th on Sunday, the 16th of November 2025, to YouTube, etc., as I usually do. Post my information videos either a Friday or a Sunday. Anyway, I do want you all to have a fantastic weekend. If you can't join me tomorrow night, don't worry, it will be uploaded again like the previous live streaming, be uploaded so you can watch it in your own time. Each live stream, whether it's from Tuesday, last Saturday for example, or the Saturday before for example, will be uploaded to YouTube, etc., so you can watch it as if it was live, but you get to see it, what we did as well. This stream tonight, for example, you get to see Zer's reset again if you missed it. You get to see the Crucible and Gambit that we did today, and of course the Nightfall run, which is one that we've already done before, but it was nice to do a live Nightfall run, and it was fun as always. So don't worry if you can't join me tomorrow night, so you get to watch it in your own time. So I will have fun editing everything, and then yeah, you get to see it in separate parts, you know, if you weren't able to watch it live. But anyway, I do hope you can join me for tomorrow night's stream if you can. Don't worry if you can't. And I do want you all to have a fantastic weekend. And yes, the weather is just really crap, so hopefully it won't be too bad. But we just don't know, do we? But anyway, I do look forward to seeing you for the final bit of drama this week, as we do a Rumble Saturday live test run tomorrow night. But anyway, have a great weekend, ladies and gentlemen, if you can't join me. And I do look forward to seeing you all for another live stream. But for now, take care, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all very soon.